Hello, welcome to part 2. I'm drawing Gandalf. My first part was on how to get the proportions of the face right. Really, if you haven't mastered that part, there is no reason to ever move on to this section, because otherwise you're not working with a good base and your picture will not come out right. However, for those who have gone this far, I'm going to explain the use of different pencil shades. So when I draw my initial picture, I either use a mechanical pencil. This helps with fine lines, or I use a number 3 pencil, which is good because there's no way to accidentally draw too harsh of lines that you can't erase. However, when you start shading, you're going to want to use pencils that have darker lead. For example, here I had 2B, I had 4B, I even have a 6B pencil, and later we're going to end up using charcoal in step 3. But right now, I'm using 4B for the shading. When I shade, I often won't shade the light parts. I'll leave that to my shading tools, such as a tissue or a blending stump. So I start by coloring in, kind of, and I'll use like the edge of the lead. I won't use the tip. I'll use the edge of the lead to color the shades that are darkest on the picture. And then, most importantly, you want to make sure that you define the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Okay, so the tools I use for darkening and lightening are, of course, my different shades of pencils. But also you need to remember you can use gummy erasers to line up areas that you made too dark. These are the erasers that you can bend and use like clay. However, I do not rely only on them to keep things light, because it can be very hard to line up an area once you've made it dark. Once I start shading, I'll sometimes use a tissue. This is very good to just, in general, instinctively just spread the color. But today I'm mostly using a blending stump, so I have a little bit more precision and control over where I move the lead. It's really important to remember, don't overshade, because you can lose some of those nice lines that you were making, particularly for like the eyes, the nose, the mouth, or for wrinkles. And if you lose those, you'll have to end up going back over them with a pencil. Thank you for watching. You can subscribe, hit that like button, hit the bell button, and keep in tune for part 3.